Hello students, so let's start discussion of test 94. Overall paper is on difficult side, like 125 plus is a good score. So 24 questions are in easy category, 15 are in medium difficult category, and 6 questions are in difficult category. So paper is difficult. Let's start from question number 1. So the ionization potential of hydrogen atom is 13.6 volt. Hydrogen atoms in the ground state are excited by a monochromatic radiation of photon energy 12.1. So 12.1 is the energy difference between 1 and 3. Okay, E3 minus E1 is 12.1 EV. All right, so this is n equals 3. So number of spectral lines is n into n minus 1 by 2, that is 3. So C is the correct option. The angular momentum is h by pi, the kinetic energy. So angular momentum L is n h by 2 pi, which is h by pi. That means n equals 2. So in L equals 2, kinetic energy is minus of total energy. Kinetic energy in nth orbit is minus of total energy in nth orbit. That is minus of minus 3.4 EV. That is plus 3.4 EV. So B is the correct option. The center of mass of a non-uniform rod of length L, where mass density is kx square upon L. So this is the rod. This is the rod. Say this is x equals 0 n, this is x equals ln. So at a distance x from origin, let's consider an element of length dx. So say x coordinate of center of mass is x dm upon total mass dm. So that is x, and dm is lambda, which is kx square by L into dx, integration from 0 to L upon lambda dx. Okay, this is x into lambda dx upon lambda dx. So kx square by L into dx from 0 to L. So this is x cube, so x4 by 4. So above the numerator integration is L4 by 4, and in denominator this is x cube by 3. So L cube by 3. So this is 3L by 4. So center of mass is at distance 3L by 4. Okay, so C is A is the correct option. The contact force between them varies as. So this theory is actually beyond our syllabus. A coefficient of restitution is given by, see, till the force is maximum, the objects get compressed. Okay, and after the force decreases from maximum value to 0, the objects start regaining their shape. So we can relate the coefficient of restitution as E is area of restitution, that is when they restore their size, upon area of compression. This part is restoration. This is restoration, restitution, and this part is compression. Okay, so area of restitution, that is the right area of the right part. So that is F max delta T by 3 upon 2. Okay, and area of left part, F max 2 delta T by 3 upon 2. So this is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is the correct option. B is the correct option. A pendulum consisting of a small sphere of mass m suspended by an inextensible string and massless string of length L. If the breaking strength is twice of weight, then the maximum angular amplitude of the displacement of vertical. So tension will be maximum at the lowest point. So let's say angular amplitude is theta naught. So at this position speed is 0, and at the lowest position tension is maximum. So T max mg, and this is direction of acceleration v square by L. So T max minus mg is equal to mv square by L. Tmax is 2 mg minus mg is equal to m by L. V square is u square plus 2gh, which is 2gl 1 minus cos theta naught. So mg cancel. This is 1 is equal to 2 minus 2 cos theta naught. So cos theta naught equals half, theta naught equals 60 degree. So maximum amplitude is 60 degree. Two identical short magnetic dipoles. So the resultant magnetic field at point midway between the dipoles. Okay, so this is the first dipole and this is the second dipole. So magnetic field due to the first dipole is along the axial position, along the axis. So this is B1, and magnetic field due to the second dipole is, for the second dipole, point P is equatorial position. So field is opposite to magnetic moment. So this is B2. Okay, so net magnetic field is B1 square plus B2 square under root. So B1 is mu naught by 4 pi 2m upon r cube. This is B1 ka whole square plus B2 mu naught by 4 pi capital M upon r cube whole square under root. Okay, so mu naught by 4 pi m upon r cube is common, and 2 square plus 1 square, that is root 5. So mu naught by 4 pi 10 to the minus 7, m is 1.0 and r is again 1 into root 5. So root 5 into 10 to the power minus 7. So B is the correct option. Two bulbs and the total consumed power is 110 volt. Okay, so V square upon R equivalent, which is R by 2, is the total power. So R is 2V square upon P, that is 2 into 220 into 220 upon 110. So this is 880 ohm. So D is the correct option. Galvanometer of resistance 50 is connected in battery along with a resistance of 2950 in series, shows full scale deflection for 30 divisions. Okay, so we have this battery and galvanometer this, and full scale deflection is 30 divisions. So V1 was say 30V. Now we want, an initial resistance is connected such that voltage on galvanometer is that across 20 divisions. So it is 20V. Okay, so voltage changes from 30 volt to 20 volt. Okay, so this is G and R, GR, and along with this is capital R. So voltage becomes 2/3. Okay, so R upon G plus R is 1 by 2. Here voltage is say 20V, so here it will be 10V. So R upon G plus R is 1 by 2. So G plus small r plus capital R is 1 upon 2. So this is R is, sorry, R upon G plus small r. So R is G plus small r, which is 3000 upon 2, which is 1500 ohm. So B is the correct option. The speed of the particle at point A, so the tension in the string is 10 times the weight. Okay, so from three-body diagram, tension is acting in upward direction, Q is acting in upward direction, mg is in downward direction. So net force towards center, which is T plus QE minus capital Mg, is equal to mv square by L. So T is 10 mg, so 9 mg plus QE into L upon M whole under root is V. So that is L 9G plus QE upon M whole under root. So B is the correct option. Now the key is closed and steady state charge is C. On C is Q2, the ratio of, so previously Q1 was C into E, and Q2, when switch is closed, Q2 is C into V across R2, and V across R2 is 2R upon 2R plus R into E, that is 2 CE by 3. So ratio Q1 by Q2 is 3 by 2. So A is the correct option. So the current flowing in ampere in the circuit is, okay, so I is E by R 1 minus e to power minus t R by L. So E by R, which is 1, and 1 minus e to power minus t is 2 seconds, R is 5 and L is 10. So this is 1 minus 1 by E ampere. Okay, so A is the correct option. A metal rod of resistance 20 is fixed along a diameter of a conducting ring. So we have this conducting ring, okay, and a metal rod is fixed along its diameter, and magnetic field is normal to the plane, and this system is rotated with angular velocity omega, and there is an external resistance. This is external resistance. Okay, so metal rod, the EMF gets induced in the metal rod, and from in this portion, like we have, there are two batteries, each of EMF E and internal resistance. The rod has resistance small r, so internal resistance is small r by 2, and here also E small r by 2. So equivalent circuit diagram, say this point is O and this point is A, so we have 2 points O and A. Okay, so there is one battery of EMF E, internal resistance R by 2. There is another battery of EMF E and internal resistance R by 2. R is the resistance of the rod, and this external resistance capital R is also connected in parallel. So current through capital R is, let's combine these two batteries. So equivalent EMF is E and internal resistance is R by 4. So I is E upon R by 4 plus capital R. This is the current which flows through capital R. Now E is B omega radius का square by 2 upon R by 4 plus capital R. So B is 50 Tesla, omega is 20 radian, and A radius is 0.1 meter, so 0.01 by 2. R by 4, resistance of rod is 20, so 20 by 4, 5, plus external resistance which is 10. Okay, so this is 230, so 30 to 15 to 200, so 1 by 3, so 1 by 3 ampere. So B is the correct option. The escape velocity of a planet having twice the radius and same mean density. So V escape is under root 2 gm by capital R. Now 2 gm is gr square upon capital R, and now 2 capital R, and small g is 4 by 3 pi rho g capital R. So we see V escape is proportional to capital R. So on doubling the radius, V escape will become double, so 22. Two metallic spheres are suspended by two strings each of length L. The distance between the upper ends of the string is L. So like one point of suspension is this O1 and another point of suspension is O2, and because of gravitational attraction, both the strings deflect towards each other this way, deflect towards each other. So tension force in this direction, mg in this direction, and gravitational force in this direction. Okay, this angle is theta. So T cos theta is equal to mg, T sin theta is equal to gravitational force. So tan theta is F by mg. Now this theta will be very small, so in the separation between the bobs we'll take approximately L. So gm square upon L square upon mg, that is gm upon small g L square. So tan inverse gm upon small g L square. So C is the correct option. 4 rods, and when points A and B are maintained at different temperatures, no heat flows through central rod. So no heat flows through central rod. That means R2 upon R1 is equal to R4 upon R3. For TC equals TD, R2 upon R1 is R4 upon R3, that is K1 upon K2 is K3 upon K4. So K1, K4 is K2, K3. So A is the correct option. The work done by the gas in the process ABCD. So W ABCD is W from A to B plus W from B to C plus W from C to D. So W from A to B is minus P naught V naught. W from B to C is 0, and W from C to D is 2 P naught into 2 V naught. So that is 3 P naught V naught. So C is the correct option. An ideal gas is expanded adiabatically. How many times has the gas to be expanded to reduce the root mean square velocity become to half? Okay, so V escape, V RMS is proportional to under root T. So T is proportional to V RMS square. So T dash is, see, V RMS becomes half, that means T dash is T by 4. Now for adiabatic process, PV to the power gamma is equal to constant, or TV to the power gamma minus 1 equals constant. So T dash into V dash gamma to the power minus 1 is TV to the power gamma minus 1. Okay, so we need to calculate V dash. So V dash is T upon T dash 1 upon gamma minus 1 into V. So T upon T by 4, and 1 upon gamma minus 1, gamma is 3 by 2, so 3 by 2 minus 1, that is 0.5 into V. So that is 4 square into V, that is 16V. So B is the correct option. The quantity of change that will be transferred by current, charge that will be transferred by current of I in T time. So Q is I into T. So I is 20 ampere and T is 90 minutes. So 90 into 60. We can do the calculation. Thin circular disc is uniformly charged with density rho. The disc rotates about its axis with angular speed omega, the magnetic moment. So guys, we know magnetic moment upon angular momentum is Q by 2m. So magnetic moment is Q, which is rho into pi r square. This is charge upon 2m, and angular momentum is mr square by 2 into omega. So cancel, so this is rho r to the power 4 omega pi by 4, rho r to the power 4 omega pi by 4. So D is the correct option. A juggler throws balls into air. He throws one ball whenever the previous one is at its highest point. If it throws n balls each second, so n balls each second, that means the time interval between two consecutive balls, time interval between two consecutive balls is 1 by n seconds, and he throws the ball when the previous one is at highest point. So time taken to reach highest point is 1 by n seconds. Okay, so delta y is Vt minus half At square. So H is 0 minus half minus G into 1 by n square. So that is G upon 2n square. So G upon 2n square is the correct option. A projectile is given an initial velocity this, the equation of trajectory. So guys, x coordinate will be uxt, which is 1 into t. Y coordinate is uyt plus half ayt square. So that is 2t minus 5t square. Now substitute t as x. So y is 2x minus 5x square. So 2x minus 5x square. Force is this, then the acceleration of block is. So acceleration is f minus mg sine theta upon m, which is 75 minus 25 upon 5, so that is 10 meter per second square up the incline. Maximum acceleration of train in which a 50 kilogram box lying on the floor will remain stationary. Okay, so on the bed of the train, the block also moves along with train, and the required acceleration is generated by friction. Friction act on the block in this direction, so friction is ma, and this should be less than or equal to mu s mg. So a max is mu s g, which is 3 meter per second square. So B is the correct option. The activity of radioactive sample is measured as this at t equals 0, this at t equals 5 minutes. The decay constant is, so A is A naught e to power minus lambda t, or lambda is lambda is 1 by t into 2.303 log of A naught by A. So A naught by A, so that is 1 upon 5 into 2.303 log 10, which is 1. So 2.3 upon 5, which is 5 4s are 20, 0.461 per minute. So C is the correct option. In radioactive materials, decay T1 is R1 and T2 is R2, the decay constant. So R1 is R naught e to power minus lambda T1, R2 is R naught e to power minus lambda T2. So R1 by R2 is e to power lambda T2 minus T1. So ln R1 by R2 is equal to lambda T2 minus T1. So we want R1, so R1 is R2 e to power lambda T2 minus T1. So R1 is R2 e to the power lambda T2 minus T1. So A is the correct option. Okay, so R2 at T1 is R1, and at later time T2, R1 upon R2 e to the lambda T2 minus lambda T1, that is okay. So R1 is R2 e to the power lambda T2 minus T1. So R1 is R2 e to the power lambda T2 minus T1. Okay, so A is the correct option. Two identical blocks A and B, each of mass m, connected by light spring of natural length L and spring constant K. So these are the two blocks connected with spring, mass m each. A third block C moving with speed collides with A. The maximum compression in the spring is proportional to. Okay, so this block of mass m moving with speed v0 along the line joining A and B collides with A. The maximum compression in the spring is proportional to. Okay, so maximum energy is transferred to the block A when elastic collision takes place. So elastic collision takes place, so A acquires v0 speed and the projectile comes to rest. Okay, now maximum deformation occurs when entire kinetic energy in C frame converts into potential energy, that is half m into m upon m plus m, v0 minus 0 ka square is half k xm square. So xm is proportional to v0, xm is proportional to v0 under root m by, proportional to the v0 under root m by 2k. So under root v0 under root vm by 2k. So A is the correct option. A particle is executing SHM along a straight line. Its velocities at x1 at distances x1, x2 are v1 and v2. So v1 square is omega square a square minus x1 square, and v2 square is omega square a square minus x2 square. So subtract these two. So v1 square minus v2 square is omega square x2 square minus x1 square. So omega is under root of v1 square minus v2 square upon x2 square minus x1 square. So capital T is 2 pi into x2 square minus x1 square upon v1 square minus v2 square. So 2 pi x2 square minus x1 square upon v1 square minus v2 square. So B is the correct option. The difference between kinetic energy of photoelectrons when from a surface by the light of wavelength lambda 1 and lambda 2. Okay, so Hc K max is Hc by lambda minus 5. So Km1 minus Km2 is 1240 upon 250 minus 1240 upon 500. So that is 1240 upon 500 electron volt, which is 2480 upon 1000 electron volt, that is 2.48 electron volt. So closest option is 2.47 electron volt. About 5% of the power of a 100 watt light bulb is converted to visible radiation. The average intensity at distance 1 meter. So intensity is P output upon 4 pi r square. P output is eta times P input upon 4 pi r square. So eta is 0.05, P input is 100 upon 4 pi into 1 square. So this is 5 by 4 pi, that is 1.25 upon pi. So 3.4 something. So 0.4 something. So A is the correct option. The pressure at the bottom of a tank is independent of the area of the cross section. So B is the correct option. Bulk modulus is this. What increase in pressure is required? So delta P, see we know कि bulk modulus is minus delta P upon delta V by V. So delta P is minus B times delta V by V. So minus B is 2100 into 10 to the power 6. Delta V by V is minus 4 into 10 to the power minus 5. Okay, so this is 84, this is 84, and 10 to the power 8 into 10 to the power, so 10 to the power 3, so 84 kilopascal, 84 kilopascal. So D is the correct option. 21 4s are 84, 0 0, 10 to the power 6, 10, yeah, 84 kilopascal. Ray of light is this. The correct statements about the following. So sin R upon sin I from the graph is tan 37, which is 3 by 4. So sin I equals 4 by 3 sin R. Okay, so R is lesser than I. That means NB is greater than NA. Speed of light in medium B is 3/4. Yes, NB is sin I upon sin R. So NB is 4 by 3. Okay, NB is 4 by 3 times NA. From the above equation it is clear. Okay, NB is 4 by 3 times NA. So VB is 3 by 4 VA. So speed in light in medium B is 3/4 of that in medium A. Yes. Total internal reflection? No. Refraction of index of medium A is greater? No. None of these? No. So A is the correct option. Point object O is placed at principal axis of a convex lens of focal length f at a distance 40 to the left of it. So this is convex lens and point object is placed at 40 centimeter. Okay, so image also gets formed at 40 centimeter. Now an eye is placed 60 centimeter to the right of the lens and a distance h below the principal axis. The maximum value of h to see the image. So let's consider the extreme ray. So rays moving into upper half will come down. So the extreme ray will go down. Okay, and so my viewer should not be below, this is 60 centimeter. So the maximum height for the viewer is this thing h. Okay, this is 5 centimeter because diameter is 10 centimeter. So this is 5 centimeter and this is 40, this is 20. So 5/40 is h/20. In these two triangles I have applied the condition. 5/40 is equal to h/20, so h is 2.5 centimeter. So maximum height below the principal axis 2.5. The acceleration of shell, so let's say friction acts in this direction. Okay, so capital F minus friction is mass times acceleration, and capital S plus friction into r, this is torque about center of mass, which is 2/3 mr square into alpha, which is a by r. So now let's add these two. So 2F equals 5/3 ma, or a is 6F by 5m. So 6F/5m. So B is the correct option. The moment of inertia of a thin uniform rod of length L, about an axis passing through a point at a distance L/3 from one of its ends. So about this axis. So let's find out the distance from center of mass. This is L/3. So this distance D is L/2 minus L/3, which is 3 minus 2 L/6. So I is ICM plus MD square. So ml square by 12 plus ml square by 36. So that is ml square by 9. Okay, so B is the correct option. Mind you, shifting is always done from center of mass. It may be tempting that you shift the moment of inertia from one end, ml square by 3 plus ml by 3 ka whole square. That is wrong, because shifting is always done from center of mass. Transistor is connected, and common immediate configuration. Collector voltage is 8, and the voltage drop across a resistor of 800 ohm in the collector circuit is 0.8 volt. If the current gain factor is this, and the change in the base current is, okay, so beta is alpha upon 1 minus alpha, that is 0.96 upon 1 minus 0.96, so that is 24. Okay, now delta IC is 0.8 volt across the collector, and resistance 800, which is 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. Now delta IB is delta IC upon beta, so that is 10 to the power minus 3 upon 24, that is 1/24 milliampere. So A is the correct option. The value of beta of a transistor is 19, then value of alpha will be, so beta is alpha upon 1 minus alpha. So 19 is equal to alpha upon 1 minus alpha. So 19 minus 19 alpha is alpha. So alpha is 19/20, which is 95/100, which is 0.95. So D is the correct option. The efficiency of a Carnot engine is 50%. The temperature of sink TC is given. TC is 500 Kelvin. If the temperature of the source is kept constant, TH is constant, efficiency raises to 60%, then the required temperature of the sink is, okay. So let's say initial temperature of hot reservoir is TH. So 1 minus TC upon TH is 0.5. This gives TH equals 1000 Kelvin. Now 1 minus TC new temperature, TC dash upon TH, which is 1000, is 0.6. So this gives you TC dash equals 400 Kelvin. So C is the correct option. The dimensions of E square upon 4 pi epsilon. So E square upon 4 pi epsilon naught is F upon R square. Dimension of E square upon 4 pi epsilon is F upon R square, F into R square, because F is E square upon 4 pi epsilon R square. So just a minute. This is F into R square. And dimension of HC by lambda is E. So dimension of HC is E energy into lambda. So now E square upon 4 pi epsilon naught HC dimension is dimension of force into distance square, dimension of energy into wavelength. So this is F L cube, and this is F L square, sorry, and this is F again L square. So dimensionless M0 L0 T0. so dimensionless. When an open pipe is closed from one end, the third overtone of the closed pipe. So third overtone of the closed pipe, guys, fundamental frequency V by 4L, then 3V by 4L, 5V, 7V. So third overtone is 7V by 4L of closed pipe. And second overtone of open pipe, V by 2L, 2V by 2L, 3V by 2L, 3V by 2L. This difference is given 150. Now calculate the fundamental frequency of open end pipe. So V by 2L is the fundamental frequency, that is 7 by 2 minus 7 by 2 minus 3, which is 150. So V by 2L is 300 Hertz. So 300 Hertz, D is the correct option. When a thin transparent sheet is in place near one of the slits, the intensity at the center of the screen reduces to half of maximum intensity. So I is Im cos square phi by 2, and that is Im by 2. So cos phi by 2 is plus minus 1 by root 2. So phi by 2 is pi by 4, or phi is pi by 2. Minimum value, phi minimum is pi by 2. Okay, now at the center of the screen, the path difference is delta L at O is n minus 1 into t. So phase difference is 2 pi by lambda into n minus 1 t, and that is equal to pi by 2. So t is lambda by 4 n minus 1. So lambda is lambda into 4 n minus 1, 3 by 2 minus 1. So this is lambda by 2. So t is lambda by 2. C is the correct option. The extension in a spring obeying Hooke's law is x, the speed of sound wave, if the extension is increased to 1.5x. So speed is proportional to square root of tension, which is proportional to square root of extension. So v dash upon v is under root 1.5, which approximately 1.22. So A is the correct option. A traveling wave is superimposed on another traveling wave. The resultant wave is, so y is 2a sine omega t cos kx. So this is a standing wave, and nodes are kx equals 2n minus 1 pi by 2. So x equals 2n plus 1 pi by 2. So x equals 2n plus 1 lambda by 4, that is n plus half lambda by 2. Okay, so A is the correct option. Force F is this, so this force ky I cap plus x j cap. First we need to move from x-axis from origin to a comma 0 along x-axis, and then parallel to y-axis to a comma a, the total work done by the force F on the particle. So W is F dot ds, that is fx dx plus fy dy. Now that is minus k y dx plus x dy. So this is minus k d of xy. So this is a conservative force. We are able to integrate the above expression without knowing the equation of the path from 0 comma 0 to the final point a comma a. Okay, so this is minus k xy from 0 comma 0 to a comma a, so minus k a square. So work done is minus k a square. We need not see the intermediate path, we just need to see the end points, which are 0 comma 0 and a comma a, since the force is conservative. In the diagram, the potential energy, the which of the following statements is correct? Stable equilibrium, unstable equilibrium. So both x1 and x2, see x1 and x2 at x1 and x2 f barabar, at x1 x2 f barabar minus du by dx, at x1 and x3 f barabar minus du by dx non-zero, so not equilibrium position, and x2 is equilibrium position, but as u is maximum, so it is unstable equilibrium. So x2 is stable, no. X1 is stable, no. X3 is stable, no. So none of these. So D is the correct option. So that's all for today.